You're about to hear 3 uncomfortable truths about your own mind. The first will expose the unconscious performance you're forced into. The second will challenge the comfort of your ignorance. And the third will unravel the most dangerous lie told about leadership and skin. Let's talk about the silent algorithms running in our brains, the ones that decide who belongs and who doesn't. This isn't about being a bad person. It's about a deep, unconscious program running in all of us, and it's time to provoke it. I want you to imagine my experience. I'm walking through a supermarket aisle, and I notice a security guard is watching me a little too closely. It's a feeling you can't quite prove, but you feel it in your gut. In that instant, a program runs in my mind, a file of every story I've ever heard about people who look like me, and suspicion. My heart rate rises. I feel the need to appear non-threatening. I'm just buying groceries, but I'm performing for a system that sees me as a potential threat. Or imagine walking down the street and seeing people clutch their bags a little tighter as you pass them. Or when you enter a train and notice the seat next to you stays empty, even as the carriage fills up. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a psychological burden. It shapes your behavior, your trust, and your sense of belonging. It makes you, the affected, unconsciously internalize the expectation of being treated as less than. You start to perform for the very bias that harms you, which is a devastating psychological loop. Now, let's confront the phrases that reveal the deepest parts of this algorithm. Consider the person who says, "I'm not racist." The provocation here is the psychological mechanism behind that statement. It's not a declaration of innocence, it's a form of cognitive dissonance. It allows someone to believe they are a good person while refusing to acknowledge the system that benefits them. It's a defense mechanism that shuts down conversation and analysis. The very statement is an echo of denial, a rejection of personal responsibility. It's the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card for the mind. Think about the phrase, "You're one of the good ones." What does that truly mean? It's a backhanded compliment that places you on a pedestal, but only by pushing your entire community down. It's tokenism in disguise, a way of saying you're an exception to the rule I believe in. This kind of praise is a psychological trap designed to make you feel special while reinforcing the stereotype. Or consider the unsettling behavior of monkey chanting at a football match. What drives this? It's not just a momentary outburst of anger. It's a primal, dehumanizing ritual. When you reduce a person to an animal, you are activating a deeply ingrained psychological program of othering. It's a mental shortcut that allows you to strip someone of their humanity, and in doing so, justify any behavior. This isn't about football. It's about a primitive human impulse to create an us versus them narrative, a chilling act of digital and social identity stripping. The people doing this aren't just angry, they are tapping into a dark historical code of dehumanization. And here's the third most unsettling truth. For centuries, a powerful psychological program has equated a specific skin tone with dominance, authority, and control. This isn't just a social construct, it's a deep-seated mental model. You see it in movies where the leader is almost always depicted a certain way. You feel it in a boardroom, where a voice from a specific demographic holds more weight, even when the data says otherwise. Or think about the assumption on a train that the person with lighter skin must be a successful business person, while the person with darker skin must be a laborer. This is the alpha illusion. It's the subconscious belief that a lighter skin tone inherently signals leadership, intelligence, and trustworthiness. This programming has led to the unconscious assumption that your skin is your rank. It forces those with a different skin tone to constantly prove their authority, to be twice as good, to be considered half as worthy. The man in the suit is not inherently more competent. The woman in the boardroom is not inherently less intelligent. That's just the default program. It's time to realize that white doesn't mean you are alpha. It means you have benefited from a system that told you that you are. So what do we do with this deep, unsettling analysis? We must admonish ourselves. To the affected, stop internalizing the system's narrative. Your existence is not a performance. Your worth is not up for debate. Reclaim your narrative and own your space without performing for the default program. Do not let their bias define your identity. To the unaffected, stop pretending this is not your problem. Your discomfort is not more important than someone else's burden. You have a psychological responsibility to examine your own biases. Interfere with the code. Challenge your own thoughts, your family's jokes, and your friends' microaggressions. When you hear "I'm not racist," push back. Ask, "What do you mean by that?" Force the conversation. When you see dehumanizing behavior, speak up. Your intervention is a bug report for the system, a disruption that forces a reevaluation of the default settings. This is not about surface-level empathy. It is about questioning the default. It's about a deep, uncomfortable analysis of your own mind. It is your mindset, your move. Are you ready to rewrite the code?